The first thing that struck me is the resiliency and the maturity of these kids.
I understand that they're constantly changing. I mean, every 3 years, some of them, right? Even more.
Entirely new cultures on top of, again, they're in a new school with new people, but they're in a new country and with different languages and all kinds.
School within itself is really difficult for, I think, a child, and adolescence is difficult. But then change your world around you, and that becomes very difficult, and then you have different needs.
I mean, it's traumatic for any kid to have their best friend move away, and our military kids go through that continually.
It's amazing to me how they fit in and adapt and make it happen and make it work.
They can't just, be a passive learner. They can't just be passive in their environment. They got to get engaged, and they got to, adapt to a new situation constantly.
Yeah, I would say what connects them is the fact that they all come from somewhere, but they're not from anywhere.
They're part of this community, and they feel almost a responsibility to take care of each other that I don't think you would necessarily find outside of this environment.
They learn pretty quickly that who you're around is your family, and they develop a new family, and they develop sort of closer bonds with the students around them and the adults around them as well, I think, as a result of that.
To be a military teacher, I feel like I'm definitely a part of the mission. I'm a part of what we're doing as a whole in the world.
I really do feel for their lack of security sometimes. I mean, I think we need to have that in place. We need to be much more compassionate and understanding than most other teachers might be.
We make a special effort to make sure that we're there because we know this student has a track meet coming up that they've been training for, and it's important to them. And so
even if it's every day, like, hey, how are you? How's it going? Everything all right?
We become their extended family, and we make sure that we're there for them, not just in the classroom, but through other events that we know are important in their life.
Meeting the standards that DODEA lays out, but also too meeting the human needs that a child is going to need as they're going through life and developing in adolescence,
Just that I think that our students are unique. I think they call them, the third culture, the modern nomads, I think that they're absolutely some of the most unique, and it's a special opportunity to be able to work with them.
You just don't get these experiences anywhere else, and I'm really proud to be part of this.